everyone, Kiki Kannon here with Kannon Studios, and today I have another video for you on the Elegoo Jupiter. So for this video, I'm going to be going over setting up and doing your first print. I do have a few other videos. I have an unboxing video where I go over everything in the toolkit if you're interested, as well as a video to add a flex plate to your Jupiter if you're interested in that. And after I found my spot, basically you're going to want to level it with these feet, and to make sure it's level, I just use my level crisscross on the top to make sure that it's good, and I've already done this step. So out of the toolkit, I have the power here, power supply, and the air filter. This is a new addition. Oh gosh, like opening a chip bag. Okay. Also comes with little instructions basically showing you this process as well. Okay? So we're just going to go ahead and plug it in here. And your power. And then it'll be right here on the side with the power button right next to it. You can't miss it. Turning it off. Alright, so we already took everything out of it during the unboxing, so we're just going to open up. Be sure to unscrew the vat. It's got 2 screws here. Once it's already unscrewed, you're just going to pick this up and just move it out of the way. So on the left hand side, there is the spot for the air purifier. USB to just fit right back here. Next step, you'll need to remove this plastic film here. So there'll be the corner that you can just peel this up slowly to not try to disturb the black tape too much. Below it. And then you can press down this black tape. Be sure not to touch the screen at all. Then there's these screws on the side. We're going to loosen them enough for the leveling screws to be able to move here, like so. And that should be good. So taking off this plastic is optional, unlike the other one. So we're going to start going to Tools, Exposure, and then when we go to Next, we're going to be testing the exposure. So you're going to want to hit Next. When you get the Elegoo Jupiter, how it's packaged is the Z height, the arm isn't going to be at its lowest point. So we're going to need to move that up manually so we can put the build plate on. So to do that, you're going to go into Tools, Manual, and this is basically how you level it up, down, increments, and stuff like that. So you're just going to want to keep pushing this up until it's up enough out of the way. If you ever need to stop it, here's the stop button and the back button to go to your other option. So in your vat, you're going to have this leveling card, and you're going to need this. And basically it has instructions that I'm going to go over with you of how to level the Jupiter. So we're going to be setting this in here. Alright, so we have our paper down there, and we're just going to slide this on here. And we don't want to tighten it, we still want it to be loose. That way it's able to move around and level properly. Alright, so to go to the level settings, it's the same spot to raise the arm. Then to go to Tools, Manual, and then this one is the setting for the bed. It's the same spot that we moved the arm. So you're going to want to push this. Just wanted to also mention, if you plan on adding any kind of flexible plate like I did, be sure to put it on first before leveling, because this is adding a couple millimeters, okay? So next, you just want to hold this down, and we're going to tighten these screws And we're just going to do like a crisscross. So with this, basically, when it hits kind of a stopping motion, you just want to go a little bit further. If you do it too tight, you're going to interfere with your prints because it will bend this part from reading about other people's experiences, and your print won't come out. So that's a really important part of the setup. We're just going to manually raise it now that it's level so we can put our vat in. Okay, so we're just going to set the vat in here, and you'll feel it kind of slide into place. Screws here on the sides, and you can just manually tighten them. So your setup is basically done. The last two things I want to go over is just the refillable system that they have, as well as just loading your print and printing. So this is an option if you don't want to constantly pour in the resin. You can put this piece, it screws on to the bottle, and you can just flip it over in the corner and it will constantly fill up until the bottle's empty. This will work on the Anycubic as well as the Elegoo brand. It doesn't work on the Cyrotech, however, if you use other resins. So I always like to save multiple bottles. So if I want to mix my own resin, which I generally do, I can pour it into one of these other bottles and still use it. Okay, so I have a little piece. There's the reservoir here. It's going to go in here. So you just want to push it down and turn it, and it will stay in place. Okay, so you won't be able to lift it out. That's how you know it's secure. So I used the Chidibox program, and I loaded my file here on the thumb drive and I plugged it in. I do have a Chidibox video, but I can make another one specifically for the Jupiter. So then we're gonna go to basically print here after, and you can see my files loaded right here. So if I wanted to print this, this is the one I just printed, I just click on that and it'll print. So here it is right here, and it basically shows everything and how Alright, so my first print here, I didn't have any issues, surprisingly, coming out with my first print. It came out really good from what I can see. I haven't taken it off yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video on the Elegoo Jupiter. I'll probably have more Jupiter videos on the way, as well as Mercury's curing washable station. I will be following up with a review on that as well. So I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out here. If you want to support the channel, I'm still trying to make partner. So I really appreciate the support, and whoever's already been supporting me, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys.